Hi, this is Stephen Brower from Irvine Community College. This is for CSIT 256 Computer Architecture and Assembly Language. First, I want to address the content for week 5. And in terms of the content for week 5, one of the chapters we're going to be looking at Stallings, chapter 10, is looking at computer arithmetic. And there's a portion of it that's going to be a repeat showing like 2's complement. But it's also going to get into signed binary multiplication, signed binary division, and something we're going to revisit in Irvine chapter 12 is floating point, but basically the equivalent of like floats and doubles in Java, and we'll take a peek at that notation. The other chapter we're going to be looking at in week 5 is Irvine chapter 9. And the focus on that chapter is really arrays. And yes, we've been using arrays for quite a bit this semester, but now we're going to look at sort of processor support for arrays. What commands are built into the processor that we can take advantage of. Okay, that's from a content point of view. What we're going to be looking at, one other thing. We're also going to look at two-dimensional arrays. That's the other thing we're going to look at in chapter 9. There aren't two-dimensional arrays. There's only one-dimensional arrays. We have to manage the two-dimensional array manually. And so we'll see that as part of Irvine chapter 9. Now let's talk about the assignments. Well, the big thing is exam 1, and hopefully that's not a total surprise because the heads up was given back here the week of June 22nd. And so that exam 1, that is this week, week 5. And if you're looking and saying, boy, there's a lot of stuff piled up here. Well, yeah, that's because of what was going on the week of 6/29 and 7/6. That if we were in the classroom, the week of 6/29 would have been no classes. We would have met the week of 7/6. Even if we were in the classroom, since 7/4 falls on a Saturday, some people vacation before, some people vacation after. And so in a sense, there's 2 weeks of assignments that, meaning week 4 and week 5, or both do week 5. Hopefully you're not seeing this now on July 13th. Hopefully you already saw the warning when looking at both the overview for week 3 and week 4. And hopefully you're not screaming right now saying, oh my God. I hope not. But if we sort of take a step back and look at a couple things. So the assembly lab here for Irvine chapter 7, well, Irvine chapter 7 essentially was the prior week. The assembly lab I8, that was for the Irvine chapter 8, that was from the prior week. The assembly lab on Irvine chapter 9, that's going to be the following week. So at least in terms of the Irvine chapter 9, you don't have to then turn around and hand in a lab on it. Is that enough of an overview for week 5? I think so. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, looking ahead to week 6, we'll have information on exam 2. Sorry, but that's week 5.